Hey guys, how you doing today? I missed my video yesterday because we were in the process of moving our server living house and it's a very busy day. But I'm gonna do two videos tonight. One on yesterday's post about the mind being as if it's an old-fashioned projector for a movie rather than a camera. So what I mean by this is what we do in our lives is, you know, you can kind of think of it as like how we look at illusions. You look at it one way and you see one image, and you look at it another way and you see another image. And the mind makes us think that when we're doing this, we look at it as if our mind is taking pictures of what is around us. So if I look at something from this way, it's going to be this. If I look at it from this way, it's going to be something else. But when we really think about it, I mean, let me do that again real quick. But if we look at it like this, it's going to be like that. If we look at it like this, it's going to be like that. But it's also like life. If we do something this way, and we're going to see it happy. If we do something this way, we're going to see it really bad. And it's not how it works. So we're not looking to change the way we look at things. That's trying to alter the mind and the way our thoughts work. We're trying to look at it more or less of how the mind works, not how to change what's already happening. Hold on, let's turn that light off. So when we think of the mind, it really is like an old-fashioned movie projector. So we have, let's say, your plug source for your old-fashioned camera is the power. That is the mind. And then the power goes up into the camera, and you have your film reeling around and around and around. And on a film for an old-fashioned camera, you've got every little scene of what's happening. Now, those are our thoughts. And then the light bulb shines through the film and projects it out, out onto the screen. That light bulb is our consciousness, and the screen is life. So the mind powers our thoughts to reel around and keep going and going and going, and our consciousness to take those thoughts, make them real, and project them out into the world and make it our lives. What we see on the screen is what we are creating. We might think that whatever's happening outside of us is we have to take it in and create what's happening in our lives in this very moment, that we can't change it. There's nothing we can do about it. But if I look at it this way, I'll feel better. And that's not how it is. Nothing is happening to us. Everything's happening for us, made by us. So we are creating. Nothing happens outside of us. It all happens within the mind. So there is no exterior motives in life that are giving us anything. We create it all within our headspace. It's very interesting to think about, though, because it's very true. We're never more than one thought away from an entirely new experience in this sense, because there is nothing more simple than the fact of, let's just say, I was talking to one of my clients the other day, and he said to me that, he has all these court things piling up, and he's afraid that he's going to get called off by his probation officer because of other arrests and stuff like that. And I told him, have you ever thought about when something like this might have happened in the past, maybe not with probation or anything, but you're worried about somebody finding out about something, or you're worried about getting fired from work, or you're worried about whatever it is you're worried about, but as soon as you find out that you didn't have to worry about it, everything ended up okay, then it was a snap decision. You just stopped thinking about it and everything was all right. You moved on to the next thing. What if we could do that in a snap decision on our own? You don't have to worry, because you know that you're just one thought away from an entirely new experience. So it's a cool concept. I think it's really, the camera is a good analogy to show you that we aren't taking snippets of everything going on around us and digesting it and then trying to figure it out. It's us creating it all in our heads and pushing it all out into the world. And our reality is what we make it. Our thoughts are a contributing factor to what we think is happening out there. And The most confusing part is we think that what's happening out there is out of our control, and that what's happening out there isn't what we make it to be. But everything that happens out there is what we make it to be. So that's my little spiel on the camera thing. I hope you guys like this video, and there'll be another one coming out in a few minutes. Thanks.